After visiting nearby Tavistock and Saltash, let's go straight to Plymouth in search of Drake's Port. In truth, there are numerous buildings that somehow survived the Blitz. Here, for example, we have the famous Merchant's House. The first recorded owner was an Elizabethan privateer. One of the most eye-catching buildings is St. Andrew's Church. Next door we have the 15th century priest's house, which gives a good idea of the period. On the Barbican, that is the old port of Plymouth, we have several buildings that stem from Drake's time. This is where a famous contemporary of Drake, a Mr. John Spark, lived. While here is yet another 16th century building. Opposite Spark's house we have the Tudor Gardens. It's a lovely spot to get away from it all. In the same zone, we also have what remains of a 15th century Dominican monastery, as well as the oldest bakery in the whole of England, F.H. Jacker's. A short walk to the Mayflower Steps recalls the fundamental sea ventures which began in Plymouth. On the Hoe seafront, we have the impressive monument to Drake. A replica stands today in Tavistock. And here it is. Drake stands next to the globe, recalling his circumnavigation of the planet in 1577 to 1580. But it is also surrounded with wonderful images of the sea captain's life.
Legend says that when the Spanish Armada was seen just in the English Channel, Drake was playing bulls right here on Plymouth Hoe.
And they're still playing today.
In 1580, after he returned from his circumnavigation, Drake was a rich man, and he bought 40 properties in and around Plymouth and Devon. One of those houses was here in Lou Street.
This property just happens to be next door to where his cousin, Sir John Hawkins, lived. This street also boasts the oldest pub in Plymouth, the Minerva. We found another site of one of his properties in the Mutley district of the town.
Another property he bought was a few miles out of town at Buckland Abbey.
Buckland Abbey is situated on Dartmoor, a beautiful national park. Nearby is one of Drake's lasting legacies, Drake's Leat. This major project created a watercourse supplying the port with fresh water.
Drake managed the project in 1589, just 1 year after defeating the Spanish Armada.
On opening day, Drake is said to have charged ahead of the flowing water on a white horse, to the amazement of all onlookers. Obviously, there would be so much more to say and see on the life of this Devon man, but we shall leave you with some footage of a replica of his famous ship, the Golden Hind, which you can board at Brixham, a pretty little fishing town 30 miles east of Plymouth.